Hello again. Today just gonna be another short one. I just want to make sure I get one in there. Trying to get out, not every day. Well, trying to get every day, but trying not to miss a day. Trying to miss a day as infrequently as possible. That's how I'm putting it. So I'm just gonna. This is for later. I might start this today. I might not. But I was gonna do cut in Rust. No, I wasn't. I was gonna do cat in. Seriously, there we go. But that's for another day. I just happen to be on this tab. I'm just continuing Rustlings. I'm almost done. As you can see, I switched to Alacrity, which I'm enjoying very much so far, over iTerm 2. So I installed Alacrity on my Ubuntu machine, and I was really enjoying it. And I just like the aesthetic of it better, at least the way that it presents the current theme and everything. So I decided to install it on my Mac as well, and yeah, what I'm using. It's also written in Rust, so maybe it's another project I might contribute to in the future. We'll see. But it does, I don't know if it's just like a placebo, but it does seem faster too. Okay, so let's see. I'm just completing, I'm on like the very last, I think the second last exercise. After this, there might be like the last quiz, and then I'll be done Rustlings. After I'm done Rustlings, I plan on doing the cat thing to learn more. And then there's some like, they call them lifetime katas? I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but they're like little exercises, right? There's one for lifetimes and one for macros. And I want to get some like hands-on experience doing, I actually just did WC, the WC Unix command last night. It was pretty quick, pretty easy to do in Rust. But I have it right now. I have it so that it just reads everything from the file at once into a string, which is not ideal because let's say you have like a, I don't know, 6 GB text file. You don't have enough memory. Even if you do have enough memory, that's gonna be way too taxing. It's gonna take up way too much memory in the program. So ideally what you would do is just read in byte by byte. So I want to refactor it, but the purpose of that was just to get the basics of Rust down, like reading in a file. Anyway, we're just going to finish this, and then if we have time, move on to the cat coding challenge. Actually, you know what? I'll save that for another stream because I want to make that a series, like its own playlist, so that each challenge you can just watch through a playlist and there's like nothing else in each video. So maybe we'll look at memos, which is a Go repository. It's Go and TypeScript, a project that I'm looking to contribute to. So yeah, maybe I'll just go over that instead. But we'll see. Let's finish this first and then we'll worry about it. I've been practicing touch typing the past couple of days. Not good. Been busy though, been coding. Okay. You just do. Error. Got rid of this. This else, different approach that I was taking. It'll be fine because we already checked it. Might do some game dev on here too. I'm trying to game I really want to make. I don't know if I've already said this on stream before. This game I want to make, but I'm not very good at game dev yet. I don't really know much about it. So I might make little games on here. Okay, whatever. Where is it? At least until compile. Just yoink this. Just yank it. Excuse me. Failed 2 of them. Okay. Is array correct? And it is 2, 4, 8. Oh, did I get the... I just got the order wrong. You can mix up red and blue. Oh, I see. I got the logic right. I just... And since I copied that, hold on. Okay. Oh, that's the one I already fixed. That. This is the last one, I think. where I put my phone. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. I forgot that I left it charging. Okay. How do I do it? Thought I got it right. We could just do arg times arg. I wouldn't be able. or transfer of ownership. I don't know what you call that. The transfer. This is not a borrow, right? It's a borrow if it's a reference. Well, okay. Oh, it is a mutable reference. So, oh, so okay. Maybe I do have. Because in that way you don't have to pay as.
Hint for this. Let me read the documentation. See what air here. Oh. Right? Oh, I see. See.
It's just supposed to, it's not supposed to return the result. We can.
Because A is.
I think what I'm gonna do now. Probably explore memos a little bit. I start at 3:05. Yeah, okay. About halfway through. Okay. Excuse me. We have demos. So I've downloaded I'll like set up my environment for it. I might just explore stuff today and then work on it later. There's already an issue I know I want to work on, but I gotta like familiarize myself with the code base and the structure. Let's see. Oh, okay. I've never seen this. Let's just jump. Oh, it's like a Kanban. Reminders and essence. How long ago was this updated? Oh, this is to get to 1.0. And then I think after these are done. What's OIDC? An ID. Read about it from the source. What is OpenID Connect? OpenID Connect is an interoperable authentication protocol based on the OAuth 2.0 framework of specifications. It simplifies the way to verify the identity of users based on the authentication performed by an authorization server and to obtain user profile information in an interoperable and REST-like manner. OpenID Connect enables application and website developers to launch sign-in flows and receive verifiable assertions about users across web-based, mobile, and JavaScript clients. And the specification suite is extensible to support a range of optional features such as encryption of identity data, discovery of OpenID providers, and session logout. Maybe
typically, so I've looked. So we're gonna go to those. So, yeah, I gotta look into all this. Okay, in here, not working with Docker. We already did the previous part. So just set up some dummy user, whatever you want. Okay, so we have this set up. Have settings for the whole. This is like a self-hosted note-taking service, basically. And then I believe it also connects to Telegram and other media, if I'm not mistaken. So this is basically, since I'm the owner of the server, I have access to all this stuff, right? So I have this. Remember, so you can see I made like another user here. This is me. You can see all the members of the. So what this issue is asking for is just you can upgrade a member to be an admin. So either it'll either be in here, or there'll be like another column where you can like toggle check with a checkbox whether that person is an admin or not. Let's sign out. See, I think it's just user one. Yeah, and you can see there's no admins. I'm guessing. So I'm guessing, yeah, this will help me learn about TypeScript and React, because, well, no, this would be the API, but, so this is only, this part, the admin part is only available if you're an admin, obviously, right? We don't care about this. Okay, you can see this is the macro kata, where you do it for macros, and then there's one for lifetime. Hopefully this will help me understand them better for both. Yeah, work through Rustlings and build some small programs or something. Yeah, okay. So I know I'm jumping around today, but that's just because I didn't have anything else planned after Rustlings. So yeah. So I'm gonna do cat. I'm gonna build cat in Rust. So that counts as a small program. Maybe one more program after that. And then I want to learn how to parse and like build interpreters and parsers in Rust. So I might do like a JSON parser or something like that. That seems like a bit more complex though. And then I'll jump into this and or the lifetimes one. I feel like I should understand the lifetimes before I understand macros, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I feel like they're more widely applicable, like they're, in terms of actually using them in the sense of like having to understand them thoroughly, I feel like lifetimes would come before macros, right? Like I would encounter that with lifetimes earlier and more frequently. Because macros, it's like, as long as I have a basic understanding of how to use them, you know what I mean? Like that will come up frequently. But in terms of understanding how to build them and like understand the internals of macros, I feel like that should come after understanding lifetimes. But that's just from my like very little experience with the language. We'll find out as I progress with it. Okay, so I like the look. I like the minimal aesthetic of this. And I picked this over. I switched to this from etcd because I feel like this is more. This is closer to like what most of the roles are that I'm at least applying to. Like it's an actual kind of like a site rather than like background tooling, which I'm actually more into. Like I'm more into building tools, like low level stuff too, but relatively, like if I said low level to like an embedded engineer, they'd laugh, but as opposed to like a CRUD app, you know what I mean? I like building tools like command line tools or stuff that works in the background that you don't necessarily directly interact with. But maybe that's just because I haven't done enough of this stuff. We'll see, I guess, right? I'm gonna be interesting to see how many of these streams I get through until I get employed, because right now we're on 12, right? Day 12, which is the 13th day, because it started at 0. But yeah. I'll definitely post a video when I get employed. How much stuff I gotta do. What I should do today. Okay. Let's look through the code base. I'm just gonna make a new session or new window, I guess it's called. Emux, I just learned how to do. Because as opposed to tabbing, right? In iTerm, I would just tab, create a new tab. This, I like this better. Since it's all within Tmux, it looks better, cleaner. You can see everything down in the bottom left. So, let's explore. There is a Copilot feature, and I'm hoping, like open source stuff too, you can actually, it's like a new Copilot feature, I believe, where you can query, it has context of the code base, like the whole Git repository that you're in, and it can answer questions about certain things within the repository. So that's pretty cool. Excited for that. like when you're getting, it's like for this scenario, it's perfect. Okay. For this scenario, it's perfect for like, because it's a new code base, I'm not familiar with it. And that's, I find, like, the couple of things that I've worked on, that's what took up the most time was, or I should say, that was the biggest blocker at first, is figuring out which code is where, like what code does what, the overall structure of the app or program, and then figuring out, because like, okay, you see an issue and you say, I want this functionality added or this bug fixed, and like, it doesn't provide, usually it doesn't provide any information about like what part of the code base relates to this. So you have to figure that out for yourself. And like, if you're already familiar with the code base, you could read the issue and be like, okay, I know it's in the server folder. So like, I know it's in server profile, right? Let's see. It looks like, okay, so like I know it's in server, and I have to go to server profile go, and then like change something in there. But if I'm not yet familiar with it, I don't know that I have to go there. So what I have to do is look through all the code base, see where the relevant things could be, and then like experiment with it, change some code, and then see if it gives you the result you want, right? Which I feel like you'd probably need to do some amount of that anyway with that code pilot query stuff. But it would at least like, what's the word I'm looking for? It would be a catalyst for getting to the point where you understand the code base, at least in a basic sense, right? And again, for like certain code bases, it's not even going to be possible. You're not going to be able to fit all of it in your head. Let's see, maybe, so when we go setting, right? But let's see. A sec, I'm not that great with these. Find setting. What if we did fuzzy find? Don't have it? Yeah, we won't. Let's see if this one. Ooh, okay. I don't think I did that right. I think I just returned everything. Okay, I am not getting that. Prep. Why is find so much harder? Oops. See, the thing is, look, like this doesn't have the word setting in it. So obviously I'm not. Let's see. Maybe I'm missing a name that I have to use. Okay. Oh. Part of the issue is I don't use this command enough. Ah, I see, okay. So I just matched for just straight setting before. Okay. I'll fall under this.
It's update. It's when you. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna explore this code base more, and then I'll probably work on. I'm gonna work on this or the Rust Cat challenge. So I might do it earlier, depending on because I have like daytime. I'm gonna go to the gym in the daytime, so where I usually go at night. But so I'm either gonna do it before the gym or after. If it's before, it'll probably be like 10 or 11 in the morning EST. But if it's after, it's not gonna be till like 4 or 5 PM EST. So either way, we'll probably see you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah. All right. Finished Rustlings today. Moving up in Rust World, little by little.